Welcome and welcome and welcome and welcome to you. So an invitation to join us to create some space inside of the body today. This could be head space. This could be some distance perhaps from a perceived problem. It could be just the space of allowing for yourself and or any other levels of space that someone might like to apply this to. Invitation to recognize the space of where you are right now physically. So you're seated on some form of probable furniture, and an invitation to bring yourself into this space right here, right now. Whatever's come before and whatever's coming up now is what is counting for you and for me, and thank you for joining. So an invitation to turn inwards. So just bring all of awareness. So this is your visuals, this is your auditories, this is your feelings and sensations, all the busyness that happens outside. And we'll turn it into the often busyness inside. However, we're just going to start to calm the farm a little bit, calm things down. So we bring our quietness, our eyes looking down, listening to the inner body and feeling the breath. Powerful thing is the moment our attention comes to something in a focused way, things already start to shift. So we're going to attend to this inner space right now with our body and our energy. So an invitation to just stretch into your body, however you do that. It could be an upward one, it could be an open one, it could be long, it could be down, it could be up, just stretching in into your toes. Just let your body find its little stretch points for a moment. And then bringing yourself in again and pausing. And just inviting the mind, body, being, the whole of you, to witness where would it like space right now. Beautiful. So that gentle question, another opportunity to stretch just naturally, letting your own teaching do it. So for me, I want this kind of stretch right now. What is it your body wants right now that can just provide some space? Often one of those might mean the opposite too. So again, just playing in. You cannot get this wrong. You might be following me, or you might be doing your own thing. Just a simple spacing. Check in. Already I can feel my body's got a smile. Just a natural smile that's coming through. It's gained some space. You just be with your own body here and just acknowledging the space that you've already created, naturally following your own flow. Right now, let's intentionally do this. So we're going to do it as an idea with our hands. We're going to open up some head space. So we're going to inhale. So in doing so, hands come together. We're going to inhale coming up. We're going to exhale, palms facing out. And again, inhale, hands coming up together. Palms out and exhale out through your mouth if you want to breathe like that. And pause. Gently inhale. And exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Or if you're mirroring me, then you'll be doing right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, center. And exhale, other ear to other shoulder. Just providing a little bit of length in the neck there. It also provides space for the lymphatics. Let's sit back up again. Inhale. And then tucking in the chin, exhale. Inhale, head to horizon. Beautiful. We're going to do that headspace one again. Inhale, arms up from center. Eyes up. Exhale, palms out and out through your mouth. Beautiful. Inhale again. Inhale up. Exhale, palms out. And one more following the same idea. Inhale, palms come up. And exhale. Beautiful. So a little bit of head space. Let's create some shoulder space here. So in doing this one, we're going to open our arms. So palms open, starting from the center from our heart. We're going to inhale open, reaching forward. And exhale, just like turning the palms and down. Just imagine that you're picking up some love, bringing it up to your heart. Maybe you're going to dump it into your heart. You're going to spread it out with the world. Inhale. And then exhale, turning your palms and down you float again. Cupping your hands a little bit now, purposely picking up some goodness. Bringing it into your heart. Sharing it with the world. Exhale. Inhale. Turning the palms and exhale down. We're going to do one more of those purposely, picking up some goodness, bringing it in. Into your heart as you exhale out. That's better, isn't it? Now inhale, opening up our heart as we open up our chest as well. Sharing with the world. Turn our palms, exhale. And then simply allow some flow with your arms. Whether you're shaking them, mine don't really want to shake. They kind of want to roll from the shoulder. So an invitation to just use your arms to just release in through the shoulders there. Now there's a desire for shaking. So maybe just shaking it off. Beautiful. And again, here we're going to move an opening of the ribs and the heart, the lungs, giving some space here. We're going to bring up our elbows and our hands up to our neck here. So we're going to inhale, opening our elbows, hands are just gently on the neck. And exhale, release. All right, so hands come up gently to the side of our neck. Inhale, elbows come up. As wide as you want to feel. And exhale, release. If you want to think like this, you can be removing some energy from your shoulders. So bringing it up and around the neck, gently inhaling, lifting your elbows. And then taking off any tension around your neck and shoulders and just giving it away. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time. So we're inhale, supporting around the neck. Elbows come up. Notice how the belly also opens here. Exhale, releasing. And a little bit of play into your legs and hands here. Just energizing the body, letting it be free from whatever was creating a lack of space before. All right. So here we're going to invite an opening of the hips. So we're going to inhale, gently opening up your legs as much as feels right for you. Does that make sense? So as much as feels comfortable for you. And we're just going to sort of sit into the sit bones here. So it might be a little bit of a mincing. If you're walking, you'd be mincing along. But right now we've got the security of the chair, and we can kind of just play into that idea. Hip comes forward a little bit. It's really interesting as we're working also here a little bit with the lymphatics. We're moving the energy in our system, creating space. Pause. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, open quite low. And exhale. Quiet for a moment. Nicely inward. Remember, we're creating space today together. So now we're just going to move our hips a little bit again. So however that works for you, might feel like you're walking on your chair, might be a little bit of a jiggle. That's all you're kind of getting in. It could be just the concept of stretching. You can't get this wrong. This is the beautiful thing. This is your body. You're playing into it. You're exploring openly, easily, in easy ways, because we're doing chi yoga. Beautiful. When you're ready, we inhale, opening as an idea, opening up the lower part of the gut down here and our hips as a concept. Beautiful, and releasing and let go. I want to bounce my legs a little bit. So if that feels good for you, just bouncing your legs, maybe flicking your hands a little bit. And then when you're ready, pause into quiet. These balances between movement and quiet is this beautiful as we breathe in and as we breathe out. There's actually some very gentle stillnesses in the breath. There's 2 points of a turn of the breath and a pause before the new breath. So it's a very natural, nature-built system of movement and stillness. Movement and stillness. All right, here we are walking again through our imaginary, well, very real hips for us, and process of just getting some movement through into our hips. It's allowed to give yourself some space through your legs, through your lower back maybe. You're just opening up the space. We've worked with our head space, our heart space, and now a little bit into the gut space here, using our lower legs to participate. When you've had enough, just come to a pause. And are you ready? So opening up, inhale, nice and low. And exhale. Feel into your body. Do you want stillness or do you want movement? If you want movement, wiggle and jiggle and shake. If your body wants stillness, stay in the stillness. You can only get this right. Whatever happens, maybe you'll do both. And that's perfect too. All right, let's create some space in our extremities. So these are our bringing our knees in, our fingers and toes, right? So head space, heart space, or emotional space. And then, of course, the idea that we can move ourselves with our hips to gain space physically, sometimes in an environment. Here we're sort of looking into the intricacies of all of the senses that we have. So just going to reach in to our fingers and toes, rolling our thumbs, circling our toes, maybe even rolling the fingers. When your feet and legs have had enough, just put them down. If they're happy to keep going, maybe the other way. Oh, hey, that was interesting. Just playing in to the joints of your body, into the extremities. Little clickety-clicks happening. You might hear that, so I definitely know I need some more water. There we go. Releasing down. Maybe you want stillness. Maybe you want to shake. Maybe you want to gently roll your shoulders. Perhaps it's a deep breath. Perhaps it's absolute stillness. And just because this can be such a therapeutic process, we're going to give ourselves some space from our past. So given that our back can be perceived as what's behind us, right? I'm going to invite you to just lean forward gently in your chair, supported by your arms, opening up the lower base of the spine here. And so we're going to breathe as though you could breathe into the lower lobes of your lungs, and also providing some real space in the lower base of your spine. So just more of an internal idea of just breathing nice and deeply. You can only get this right. So just breathing as you do, letting the breath breathe you. One more. Beautiful. We're gently going to come up. And here in this place now, give yourself a little bit of space from anything that you were concerning or worrying over. So something that you perceived coming up in your future that you might have been having a little bit of a thing around. So we're just going to imagine that you can just stop time for a moment. Just long enough to create space. Is this imaginary? Maybe it is. But you're just giving yourself some space. There we go. Interacting with you in a useful way. And when you're ready, opening up your palms, placing them on top of your knees. And here, just for a moment, really just being in gratitude. So maybe bringing your attention down to your physical heart. There's nothing to do. It's not a head-based thing here. We're just being in gratitude. We're being in appreciation in that feeling space. Acknowledging ourselves, acknowledging the people in our lives, acknowledging whatever day it is, even if it's grey. And just appreciating and being in the awareness that you've opened up some headspace today, some heart space. The ability to take time and space when you need to. And giving our space, ourselves some metaphoric space from our past and even from our future to just be present in our now. Fully connected, of course, at all times. Thank you very much for being here. I hope that this has been an interesting and useful little exercise today. Have a wonderful day and take your beautiful self around in a space that works for you this afternoon and for the next couple of days until we meet again.